Yo, what's up? This video has been brought to you by Card Kingdom.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Single Scoop. Today, we're getting pretty aggressive, at least with these machines. Aggro with artifacts. Call it Affinity, call it whatever you want. Okay, it won't be anywhere nearly as fast as Affinity, but it is artifact aggro. We are playing a bunch of, as you both can guess it, low to the ground, cheap artifact creatures. Let's just go with things like, Swooping Lookout, which is hopefully going to help cards like Patchwork Automaton. Then we've got an Artifact Lord and Unctus Grand Metatect and Urza Prince of Krug. So all of this just to make our low to the ground artifacts big, beefy threats and getting there under all the sweepers, all that stuff, or trying to at least. So let's see how we do on the ladder.
If I draw another land here, I think this is kind of keepable, right? Like, we've got the ability now to play Unctus as a retrofitter, a format staple, of course. I'm just going to need my opponent to think I actually have something to do for a few turns. So let's go ahead and just set the safety mode on here. I'm going to go ahead and put full control mode. That's right. I have something at 1 mana. Wait, how do you have haste? This has haste? Why does that have haste? Oh my god. Well, whatever. Here's Patchwork Automaton, baby. Now, let's see you deal with this. This has got Ward. I guess you could also just kill me. Why would you do that? Don't do this to me. What is going on here? What is that? Is this thing just gonna keep bouncing itself back? Oh, dude, that's a lot of damage. This opponent just went fiery hot right out the gates. Seeing as how this is big sad, you know what? Let's just go ahead and play Unctus's Retrofitter. Put that on the Patchwork Automaton. Now let's go ahead and try to just sit back and hang out for a little bit. This might buy me a little bit of time. Unctus's Retrofitter is only a 2/3, so they could eat a Lightning Strike, but no one plays that card. It's fine. Oh, dude, this is bad. Okay, so hold on. At the beginning of your end state, return it to turn it unless you remove 2 oil counters. So, damage to the 2/2 thing. Take 5 comfortably, of course, as I always want to. Oh god, thank you. I was worried for a second there that was going to be end festivities, and they would have really actually just ended my festivities. So, let's gain some of this life back. I'm going to need to gain 1 here. We at least have the Steel Seraph. Target a creature I control, give it lifelink. Get in there for 5. Pass back here. So at least now I can eat the Etchings of Kumano. They play the Magmatic Sprinter. I'm kind of setting up for a big beefy body here, so I kind of like this, to be honest. I will block with the Steel Seraph here. I think I just take the 4 here, because I'm going to just outgain them anyways. So, all right, and we got there somehow. Oh, baby, I got this, the 1-drop curve here. Which one do I play? Oh, it's red deck again? Yo, why is everybody so aggressive right now? Just let me hang out for a little bit, you know? All right, here comes Skrelv. This will definitely live. It's just a 1/1. Please don't end the festivities. It's okay, play with fire, perfect. Happy that I could do that, I guess. Thanks. I feel like I should leave up mana here. I'm gonna try to just make disappear whatever they play next. Yeah, we're gonna counter the bloodthirsty adversary. I ideally want to play Unctus, right? Unctus hits the board. It's a 2/4, so it lives past any lightning strike, so that's nice. I'll take the damage from the Swift Spear this turn. Next turn, we play Retrofitter after obviously Swooping Lookout. Get me a nice thick body. Yeah, you're not getting that block out of me. Very nice, very nice. That was a cool try there from the opponent. That's so good. Okay, hold on. This actually changes the line a little bit. Patchwork Automaton becoming a ward threat is actually an award-winning card right now. Comedy. Nah, I'm gonna sit back for a second. I think they have a shock. I'm gonna definitely make them spend all their mana to shock me, though. That's for sure. Because that way, at least Patchwork Automaton, in order for them to shock it, they've got to do some magical things over there. All right, so here comes Lightning Strike, but they got to pay 2 more, so I know they don't got it. Oh, they're gonna learn what Ward does today. They're gonna learn what Ward does today. Thank you. Unless that was just the sickest pump spell for Swift Spear. All right, and we got there. We have nothing to play in the early turns here, so I think I'm gonna mulligan that. I guess this got worse, but at least I have the lands to do stuff. I'm not really sure if I like Deserted Beach in this deck. I know it's another dual land, but dude, everybody's on red deck right now. Is this just what's dominating the ladder? Well, okay, if I can just draw literally anything to do, I'd be pretty happy here. We have a Make Disappear. Hopefully to stall long enough. They might think we are on a control deck, so they're just gonna play stuff, send spells at my face all willy-nilly, which is kind of perfect, because if possible, I'd love for that to happen. Then that way I can go ahead and like play Steel Seraph with like kind of like this assurance. And we've actually got Malcator, Purity Overseer. This thing's gonna poop out a Phyrexian Golem, which is exactly where I want to be. And then end step, if 3 or more artifacts enter the board, once he sticks around, I get more things to do. So I am gonna go ahead and just counter this. Kumano faces Kakazan. I don't know what it's actually pronounced, but Kaka is how I call it. Kumano does not like Kaka, and that's okay. So I'm gonna go and Windmill Slam this right here. Yeah, probably gonna eat a burn spell. Let's be honest. I don't see the opponent being nice enough to let me keep it. I mean, I'm getting my 3/3, that's for sure. Now, if I can just have them not do anything for like half an hour, it's cool. I didn't want this golem anyways. Oh my god, what a blowout. What a blowout and a half. Thank you, opponent, for that one. Please, can I have another? I guess I should just play Skrelv? Play Steel Seraph? I don't know. Give this lifelink, sure. Give it flying. Hey, it's back on the ground. All right, cool trick. It's like it did an ollie. Lightning Strike is probably being aimed at Steel Seraph here, though, if they've got one. Or maybe they're just nice and they don't have anything. That'd be sick. What if they had a 5-mana spell? I don't know what that would be, but like I'd wish they would only have that. Or just have a few Raijus or something. Let me just keep Steel Seraph. Stop. Stop looking at it. Stop targeting it. No blocks. You got it. Right on in. I need the lifelink. Oh, and they've got Reckless Impulse. Perfect. With Lightning Strike kind of just sitting there, I'm feeling kind of good. Maybe not, but interesting. Interesting. So Yodian Frontliner can protect itself. I'm going to give the Steel Seraph lifelink. Let's gain that life back. Let's make him spend that mana and or send that Lightning Strike at my face. What I'm hoping they don't know is that I can actually turn Mycosynth Gardens into a blocker. I could just remove the Ancestral Anger or the creature so they never get the draw. Yeah, let's just get the creature out of here so they don't even get the draw. If I do that, I blank Ancestral Anger. They don't draw any cards. They'll get a treasure token or whatever, which is unfortunate, but that's all. That's okay for right now. And if they just send 3 damage to my dome plus the chicken nugget, I think I can live with that. I'll keep the new one. Get on in. Thank you. Let's start giving our Steel Seraph lifelink. All swing, but leaving back Skrelv. Pump the Steel Seraph. That'll gain me more life. Let's leave up mana to pretend that we have something. Right now, life totals are about even. Target creature, another you control. Okay, so I can't target them, unfortunately. They're going big right now. That's 7 damage to the dome. I'm back down to 5, but I can gain 4 back. So I'm at 9 again. Oh, that's so good here. I think that's pretty much GG's, right? Yeah, so 2 things here we'll get. There's 2 triggers here of Yodian or of fun. So lifelink, send them all in except for Skrelv. This also leaves me the mana to go ahead and protect and not have to pay the life. I just gained a total of 5 back. Now they have to somehow stop all this life gain, which I kind of love right now. This is actually a really close game here. This is absurdly back and forth. I assume I'm going to take a non-zero amount of damage this turn. I can't block. So how much damage there? That's +3. That's 3, 5, 6. And the festivities. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, luckily I can I think I still win, actually. No matter what happens here, I still win. Sure. This only gives, by the way, Mother Might only gives hexproof, not protection. So, yeah, you know what? Why not? Red. Everything, my 2 little friends die here, but I'll get to unearth the Yodian. So they have to block? Yeah, that's fine. Let's just gain the life. Get the safety cushion here from the deck. I can also just give this flying. Give my Yodian thing flying. It's probably not worth it, though. If I just give 2 creatures lifelink, it's fine. Both of them will get lifelink, combat. Pump something, they'll probably block the bigger one, right? Oh, this thing can't block. That's GG's anyways. We got there. I'm in love, I think, with this hand. All right, we have the Urza's Command to get the spicy artifact pooping going. They've got a Delver. I don't know how I beat a Delver. Maybe, like, what does blue-white Delver look like? Apparently slip out the back, so that's pretty good. How about a second Delver? Please don't have the curiosity effect thing. Just let me take 3 and enjoy it. All right, here we go. So I've got an Automaton, maybe. I need them to not flip a Delver because, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure the opponent's playing with fake cards because Delver does not have a backside. There is no dump truck on Delver. It is a flat board. That is what Delver is. I've never seen the backside of a Delver. So clearly the opponent's just cheating because there is no backside of Delver. So please stop playing fake cards. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna take 6 comfortably, of course. What do I do now? Find out next week, maybe, if I live that long. Let's play Bank Buster. How's the opponent feel about a Bank Buster? They like that one? They like that one? Okay, good. What about if I now play Yodian whatever Mabobber? How do you feel about that one? You like that one too? Now I can pass and even protect my stuff. I need them to not have vigilance anymore though, because right now if they flip this, that's pretty bad for me. Okay, cool. I feel like this one's bugged. This must be some kind of like alchemy card, Insectile Aberration. I've never seen that before in my life. Okay, so the opponent's just gonna body me real quick here. Give me a second. If I do not find an answer to this miserable Insectile Aberration, I am going to lose. So I could Otawara on their turn, but does that change what's going on over on our opponent's side of the board there? I like Otawara. I mean, it can't be countered in the typical sense. They do have Slip Out the Back as shown above in their hand. Is there an out here that I could have? I could shrink it. I'm not gonna win if I don't start getting pressure. If they flip the Delver, they're getting in anyways. All right, so they're taking 4. Pass. Please don't flip, even though I know you probably will. So I've got to try to put the Insectile Aberration up into their hand. I know they'll be able to protect it, which is a known thing, but at least now we get that out of their hand. I have a land here. I don't have lifelink right now, so I don't think I have an out that would save me. There's nothing that flies. I think my last line of defense here is to hope that I draw something off of our friendly neighborhood Bank Buster. So that's what I'm going in for. I drew an island. Unless the opponent all of a sudden forgets how to attack, I think that's GG's. So in I go. Urza's command can only give -2, -0, so Insectile Aberration will still just hit me for exactly 5, assuming that, of course, this doesn't flip, which, of course, naturally, opponent's playing 2 fake cards because, again, Delvers don't flip. I'm reporting a bug right now. These 2 cards don't exist. Insectile Aberration is not real. Not a real thing for me. I've never flipped a Delver in my life. I have a really good curve here. 1, 2, 3, 6. That's a pretty clean curve. I'll keep it. According to my ability to curve and count, it tells me that 1, 2, 3, 6 is like, I mean, if Tron can count 1, 2, 3, 7, I think I can do 1, 2, 3, 6. Don't remove this. I'm reporting you. You remove this. Who even removes Skrelv? He's a cute little bug. That's just rude. All right, fine. Whatever. Oh, we've got a control deck. Ugh. Imagine playing a control deck. In Arena? Come on, for funsies? I thought we rule zeroed control decks. I don't think I want you to have that. That just seems like a bad time if the opponent has Celestis. I think if I just play Unctus's Rectifier, that's good enough. That should be good enough. Then I can sit on the back of a Patchwork Automaton and steal Seraph. This should draw some form of a sweeper, assuming they have one, which I do. Fortunately, cut down Void Ren, the hard removal. I like to see that. I like to see that. What I don't want to see, though, is if this opponent might have some nonsense like a sweeper. Surely they don't play sweepers. I need them to not have one anyways. And if I could draw like 4 mana Urza here to pump my board before they sweep it, that'd be nice. Celestis again. Sure, that does absolutely nothing. I love that for me. Ain't no way they don't play Depopulate, right? They 100% play Depopulate. They sweep the board here, I lose the game. I actually have nothing better to do, so we just go in. Let's go to combat, gain some life, I guess. Life link. Get in there, pump the life linker. They don't get to flip Celestis to gain life, but Depop here is really good, which they probably have. Yep, and they do. But we killed them next turn if we had it. However, I can now play Mycosynth Gardens. In my 23 land deck, I have drawn more lands than my control deck. This is not good. This where was all the red deck at? Control beats us pretty handedly if they sweep the board. I don't know if we can actually beat a control deck, but maybe sometimes we get there. Oh, never mind. We don't get there. They just played Vraska. Might be time to just like close up shop. Do we close up shop? Like, this is kind of okay. Nah, this is, they're just going to turn into a treasure, right? All right, I'm going to just play it, and I'm going to pass. I wanted to leave up mana to use Mycosynth Gardens, but there's just not enough, right? Like, I don't have enough mana to make anything of it. Opponent playing a control deck after my heart here with the Mirex as the closer. I love that. I don't love that, actually. I think that's kind of poop. Well, if it wasn't a for sure thing and a for sure lock, probably is now. I'm gonna hold up mana because that's all I can do. What's my out? What am I looking for? I've got so much mana and nothing to do with it. I'm going to concede. Teferi gains them the life. I can't beat that. GG's. I have absolutely no aggression in the early turns. Can I actually keep this? This deck currently needs something to do early, but you know, I'll keep it. I know against my better judgment, I should be mulling to like a 1-drop or something like that, but right now I at least have Bankbuster into something else. Got nothing to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and play Deserted Beach. That'll at least give me the option to, I don't know, have better mana. Oh, on 2, baby. Of course, Patchwork Automaton. Assuming, of course, it resolves. All right, thank you, Mono Blue Dot deck. It looks like it is Mono Blue Dot deck, which we like to see. Do they have Essence Scatter? I don't know. We're going to find out together. Here I go playing this Steel Seraph. Does this resolve? I mean, I at least get to grow my Patchwork Automaton punch in. Consider... Oh, this is exactly what I want. Hold on. Hello. I just got to keep and resolve. Like, I don't know of a 1-mana counter spell for Steel Seraph, unless there's a one that counters an artifact. They could just bounce it, which is real. That one's very real. Okay. Yeah. We get it. Lord of the Skies, Lord of the Tempo. All right, my turn. Or your turn. Come on, deck. They're just playing whatever that is. What does that do? It has Ward 2. Does it resolve now? All right, cool. I get to keep my Patchwork Automaton and everything. We go in with a flyer, send 3 to the face, politely pass afterwards. Next turn, I'm going to try to blow something up. Looks like they got a Hottie Jin. The Hottie with the body is here. Definitely take the DiMaggio, though. We play this game, this race. I'm here for it. I can blow up the Jin. You'll love to see that. Get out of here, Jin. You're being weird. Gonna go ahead and play another artifact. Now let's go ahead and grow. We give lifelink, which means our life goes back up to 19. We like that. At this point now, maybe if I draw another land, that might help more than oh, another Jin. Okay, so now I've got to beat another Jin. And a Tolarian Terror, but the good news is that, I'm going to play Patchwork Automaton. All right, cool. Give said card flying. How do they feel about this? How do they feel about Wandering Emperor? Oh, well, good. Perfect. I'm glad they feel strongly about it, because I like keeping my Patchwork Automaton, getting in 3 damage. They can definitely send a Tolarian Terror into Wandering Emperor, but as of right now, I'm feeling pretty good, and they are feeling pretty bad, which is great for us, so GG's. Oh my god, I finally have Urza, Prince of Krug. Let's get it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play, I like Swooping Lookout first, Automaton after, because like Lookout would like probably eat a removal spell, right? Oh, flying. Vigilance, that's a lot of keywords. Oh, it's mono black. I'm gonna die. Well, on the brighter side, before I died, though, I got to play Swooping Lookout. It's so cute. It looks kind of like a Phyrexian bird. And as long as you don't think too much about what all the Phyrexian stuff's made out of, it's actually pretty cool. All right, I'd like to play this Patchwork Automaton. Opponent says that that's okay. Thank you. Does this have read ahead at a point? Did I just miss the part where they gained like, or did 1,000 things all at once? What happened here? 2 artifacts have to enter the board. Well, I've got Malcator, and I'm going to go ahead and send 1 in the air, naturally, as 1 does. And let's see, what happens if I play Urza and they don't have anything? Sheoldred, pretty good magic card, last I checked. Pretty great with a lot of the stuff that they want going on right now. End step, there's 3. Okay, cool, you got it. Take damage. Yeah, I'm also going to take a little bit of damage here. So, with that in mind, let's get 5 damage in. Try to, at least. So, they're going to gain back 2, right? But we're almost at parity when it comes to life total. I just need to grow this Patchwork Automaton. I have not drawn artifacts. I've drawn a lot of land. If they invoke here, I only sack 1 thing. Yeah, probably Malcator. Pass. Take 4. They gain 4 more life, so they're back up to 18. Can I show enough aggression here to close out the game? There's a create token that's a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier creature in addition to its other types. So I do nothing. Ouch. Yeah. 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 I mean, they got to block, right, at some point. Or they could just take it all. I mean, I'd like that personally. Opponent is getting rid of the token, blocking the 5/5 Automaton. Okay. For some odd reason, they didn't like the token. There has to be a reason why. Okay, they just maybe didn't care. That's also a fair reason why. I just don't know what that card does. Attacks, you may sacrifice another Ashnod Flesh Mechanist. Okay. Oh, that's so good. That's so good here. Hello. I have 2 legendaries. I send in my friendly whole board. Yep, we send everybody in. The Ashnod thing has Death Touch. I just realized that right now. That's kind of bad. All right, so they're blocking the Yodian frontliner. Toxic 1, taste it. Why? Why did that line just happen? Am I being trolled? What's happening here? Opponent has 56 cards in their deck. Is this a binder? Is this mono black binder? I think this is potentially mono black binder. Like, if it's in my collection, I'll try it out. The thing in the air? Sure, GG's. I'll take it.
So Steel Seraph kind of carried these matches against Red Deck, and I was just lucky that they didn't remove it, or I had Skrelv kind of sitting back protecting it. I did not draw Unctus enough times. I have to imagine that in best of 1, this deck is obviously going to have to kind of like play a little bit of like, you know, aggression and also try to leave up some like, you know, protection like removal or counter spells. But I think in best of 3, what you can immediately start doing is just going full aggression in the early game. Post board, you know, help yourself deal with control, which is probably one of our most the most awful matchup for us. So when we get to bring in more counter spells, not really need to worry about the removal aspect of our game, that definitely clears up the deck building. So this is definitely something I'm going to be checking out even more in the future, and of course on my streams. So come check out all the streams and the way I update this live in person. And of course, as always, just come say hi. Either way, thanks for watching all the content here on Goldfish. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.